That door's out on Midway.
Huh?
That door's out the Midway.
Spreadsheets?
Behind it.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
But you would just.
You just have the 800 number that you called?
Yes.
All right,
All
cool.
that, and
Except for the, I don't know what you do with the pool house. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
there'd be-
pool
Well, it's all down at,
there'd be a group of people that-
it's all down at the utility office. That's why I asked if you had it.
sure
For that
one
one.
thing. We don't have many historic, like, things downtown's falling apart and everything. Like that could be really. It's not in bad shape.
Mhm.
It's still got good bones.
Oh, no, it's.
I would
Forest,
be
forest
sad.
could use some sprucing.
Yeah. I got a little spruced.
Yeah, they can't.
That's a little bit this year.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, Jenny.
I don't think I
Something.
made it to the pool once this year.
I was there a few times. Again, it's far from nice, but it's also far from decrepit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
100%.
it's used out there, and I thought it went really well this year.
Did we get a lot of returns on those, on the pool passes?
I have them up in the office. I haven't counted them yet, though.
Okay, I think we did like, was it 200?
Yeah, we were only open like 16 days after we passed them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
So
was still a great deal. It was a great.
It was a good weekend to pass them out, though.
Yeah.
I
it
bet,
was.
I bet the pool got used a lot, and the next 3 weeks were like 105 degrees.
We increased the night swims a whole lot, and they were
They did turnouts.
pretty good turnouts. Now, the last couple weren't as good, but
Yeah.
man, it was just. Okay.
Over here. Over here.
I just.
Who did that?
Get,
When we did the bid packets, who put those together?
um,
Oh, sorry. I knew that.
I know.
If
And
we, if
then-
we would have had some more communication, it would have been a lot easier. So.
Yeah.
We had to kind of search through the bids because the bids weren't the same, the packets weren't right. I don't know, a lot harder.
I'm trying to be.
Just upsetting. It's a lot of money. Downward spot, I don't know if we're gonna get the appreciation on it. Or any consideration, so. How are you, man?
I'm good.
Good, glad you're here.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Logan.
Logan, nice to meet you, Logan.
Yep. Nice to meet you.
Well. I don't think you need me. Okay.
Party on.
There's Eric. He should be good. I don't know, Roger making it, able to make it.
Good to have you.
Okay.
It's kind of the same, though.
It's recording now, all set up. You guys are ready to go.
What's up? You're looking at it.
See you.
How we doing?
Not sure I've ever sat on that. Matter of fact, I'm absolutely positive I've never sat on this. Now.
Never sat on this side either.
Okay, who brought the calculator?
Got my brain.
I'm such a.
I got a problem.
I also got a phone that has.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a lot of paper.
Has a lot of paper.
Probably each bid. Ready to roll.
Probably we should wait at 11. Do we go now? I think we're being recorded.
Roger coming and he never, he talked to, I don't talk to him.
Other than our email correspondence, which I don't think I've seen anything on.
Yeah,
We got four of them.
I smell a little bit and my feet definitely smell when these shoes get wet.
I was actually about to say something.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Trimming this morning and the grass is so wet at the park.
It's not fun.
park looks so nice.
Oh, I know,
Fair, I'm so happy.
I drove by yesterday and I saw the mow strips, and I was like, man, that thing is looking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've been trimming, I think trimming makes the difference,
Oh, yeah.
you know, just getting,
Did you end up breaking down and trimming the horseshoe bits? Or did somebody else do that?
I think Mark Talmadge.
Oh, okay.
Because there's, he also weed killed, because my weed killer jug was empty, and I
Oh.
thought, where'd that go? That's what I noticed first, and then all of a sudden I saw the weeds.
Weeds died.
Uh,
Two and two together. That's awesome. Well, I can thank him for that. I don't know how this works, the committee meeting.
We all got that text, by the way, in case you wonder. You want to share it, Eric? You better share it.
What we do? What?
Share it, Eric.
So, let Presidente, we can.
It's 11.
11 o'clock. Let's call this meeting open. We voted the bids, and when we did so, I'll let you kind of just go through, or you want to go through what we've done, or how do you want to do this?
What Sam emailed
Okay.
us, that I printed it too. Makes a
Awesome.
lot of sense.
So essentially, there were 4 bids, Amos, Go Big, Pinnacle, and SPG. Of those 4 bids, Go Big did not bid on the entire project, just a few select buildings that they wanted. Amos bid the whole project. Pinnacle bid the whole project minus 3 buildings. SPG also bid the whole project minus 3 buildings. Go Big bid 9. 6 of the 9 they bid, they were the cheapest on. Most of which are in the park besides the Bob Rogers, but it's still park owned. So since 6 of the 9 are cheapest, it would be one point of contact for the entire park. I think that, give Go Big their whole bid. That's my personal opinion. We can discuss that a little bit more. From there, there were a few line items that had some discrepancies, such as the fire station, with Pinnacle and SPG being around $600, Amos being around $150,000. So there are a few instances where we struck line items like that to get a more apples to apples bid comparison. So when we compare those, a few buildings were struck, such as, the city garage, fire station. The Emery Lee building was struck from all bids. I believe, Go Big was
done already, right?
yeah, it's because that one was an emergency. Roof got blown off in a windstorm. So we had a contractor come in within the next couple of days and do that. That same contractor was Go Big. It's another reason I recommend choosing them. We've had their work, we're happy with it. And they're cheap. So when we strike all those line items, we get a more apples to apples bid comparison. That puts us with Pinnacle being the high bidder. Amos coming in second at 283, 579.11, and then SPG coming in at 244, 840.16. Those aren't their actual bid prices. Those are our estimations after striking line items where scope was either confused or not conveyed correctly. So with that being said, it looked, in my opinion, our choices between SPG and Amos. Amos also has notes in their bid claiming roughly $250,000 in ancillaries or supplemental work that they believe they can get from the insurance. None of the other bidders had that information included. So while Amos is slightly more expensive than the lowest bidder, I do like the fact that their bid packet did outline items that they thought insurance missed and that they could negotiate with insurance to provide supplemental work. And it was to the tune, I believe it was roughly $250,000.
Yeah.
In
And I talked to Sam,
ancillaries.
and this is just how it worked out. Amos was here 4 or 5 months before the other bids,
Yeah.
and were able to document damage before we had 2 other hailstorms and a windstorm. Okay, that's just because for whatever reason, the city decided to wait an elongated amount of time to do this until we took it over. So it put us in a time crunch.
Go Big was also had the
Go
same
Big was-
situation where
yes.
they were here roughly 3 months after the storm.
So
Have pictures of all the roofs. And
my worry with SPG is simply that information wasn't gathered prior to the other storms. So when we go back and we ask for ancillaries or we ask for
whatever we need. We do have proof through Amos, through pictures and timestamp pictures, right? So that's a huge deal, especially when I go to Selective and talk to claims and just explain, hey, I'm sorry that the ball was dropped a little bit on the time. They did do us an extension. Our bid process put us back, so I got to go back to bat for us on that one, and that's going to be a tough one. I'm not going to lie. I mean, when was the loss?
September 4th when we got the check of last year.
The loss was June of
It's-
24.
So we're talking long time,
Yeah.
right? Again, not saying we can't get it, but I do feel like Amos by far gives us our best chance, not only because of the size and the way they're put together, but because of the timestamp pictures and the reports that we've already been given. I feel like we can go back on those and say, hey, yes, we've had damage since these storms, but here's proof that these pictures were taken before the storms
Mhm.
and the damage is still there. And that's, again, that's my opinion on the insurance aspect of it, right? I think that this is going to make it a little bit more clear. That's kind of where I'm at. I personally, I like Amos and Go Big. That's me. And that's for the exact reason I just said. The questions that I have and that we can talk about is Bob Rogers and the second pavilion. Let's jump in here. Go Big has offered to do some work on the outside walls and replace.
Yeah.
Which will, I think, greatly make the park just look nicer, because we will have some choice on what color they could be, what they look like. We can have some fun with that. Not that the other companies wouldn't do it, but the other companies didn't bid it. So, and not only that, he's cheaper.
It also includes, for the walls, it includes wainscoting, which I don't know if you've looked at those pavilions out there. The bottom 4 feet are weed whipped, mowers ran into, no offense.
Me too. Hey, I've done it.
No,
I've done it. It's okay.
Having that wainscoting be a separate panel for the bottom 4 feet would be awesome, to where, if something bad were to happen, you can just replace that bottom 4 feet and not have an entire panel that's just, So, yeah, I do like that estimate. Like you said, it's cheaper than any other estimate. It's the only one that includes all the walls as well. So Bob Rogers, if Amos is already gonna be at the fire station, I'm thrown either way. That one doesn't really make much difference to me. I will say Go Big was also the lowest bidder on Bob Rogers.
So let's get it. Okay.
Yeah, and the good news is that we're going to be using the same type of shingles. He can order in bulk. It's all there. I have no problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't feel Amos is going to balk at the Bob Rogers Center by any means.
No.
So,
No, it's a,
so in that
It's a
would
drop
be
in the
giving
bucket.
Go Big their bid. That would be it, right? Because, and
Yep.
then awarding Amos the rest, not only on just quality of bid and the previous pictures and everything we have, but just the getting back the appreciation and the ancillaries. I think they've sold us on that when we met with them. It was very impressive.
yeah, and the inclusiveness of that in their bid is what I liked. The fact that they actually outline, hey, this is where we think we can go above and beyond for you. That sold me. And like you said, I guess I said it, but they are roughly, based on the numbers that I put together, roughly $40,000 more, but you're talking $250,000 in ancillaries that they believe they can
Yeah.
provide us. So, yeah, I feel comfortable spending that extra $40,000 to have the potential of getting back $250,000 in ancillaries. I
Well,
mean,
that's a no-brainer.
even if they only get $40,000 in ancillaries, we break even.
Yep.
Well, and they said that $250,000 minimum.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they get up there, it could go higher. I totally agree. I think we're there. So Go Big gets its entire bid, which includes Bob Rogers and includes Kiwanis Pavilion 2.
Mhm.
All the shingle buildings in the park, basically its entire bid, and Amos gets the rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that puts us at a split of roughly, Go Big, his entire bid was 184,225. And when you strike that from Amos's bid, it puts their total around $300,170.36. I don't know why I said around, I didn't give the exact number, but
Yeah, it's perfect.
So pretty good divisional work, I would say.
Allows them to get on it, allows them to get it done, which I like.
Yes.
So, and both of, I've committed to get on it and get it done as soon as they can too, which is also what I like.
Mhm.
So,
So we are still doing the same thing we were doing before. We make a decision and that becomes a recommendation to the Board of Works, City Council.
Public Board of Public Works.
Forward, okay, which meets, not next Monday, but the week after. So we'll need to get, or you wanted to do it, give them that agenda?
yeah, I get on that. agenda,
Oh,
yeah.
well, Rachel had mentioned, them possibly calling a
Oh, that's right.
emergency meeting
That's
to
right.
approve
Todd,
this.
Todd wants to do that, to get on
Okay.
it, yeah, yeah. Okay, do we need a motion? We haven't been that official before, all motion, move if you want.
Well, I guess my last question is, do you want me to spruce up the way I'm displaying these numbers so we have like a packet to hand to city council or the Board of Public Works for them to help make their decision? I don't know how deeply they're gonna look into the recommendation. I mean, they form the committee to help make their decision.
Well, you might, you might update it a little bit because you'll want to pull, you want to pull Bob Rogers and Kiwanis Pavilion 2 out of the Amos bid,
Yes,
because that actually be this number here, over here. Oh, did you already do that? No.
so I have a separate one where I actually did that and I pulled everything that potentially would go big out of everybody else's estimate. And then I compared their estimates that way.
Okay.
Because if you award them all to go big, it's not fair to judge their estimate on buildings that they're not getting awarded, right? So that's the way I did this one over here. And that's where, when you break it down even that granular, now you're talking Amos versus SPG is 55K versus 47K. So I mean, your numbers get even closer once you start doing that and striking line items where there was, confusion in scope and stuff like that. So,
This was clear to me.
okay,
Uh,
well then I might just throw a nice border on it and label it a little bit better and print a couple of those out for, the Board of Public Works.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can make a.
And so this spends the majority of the checks that we have. And is there any money left over once these two bids go in? And if there is money left over, where does that money go?
Well, there should be money left over because
I know that. I'm asking that on purpose. Where does this money go when there's extra money for the insurance?
me personally, if it's meant for the infrastructure of each building, it should go to whoever is running each building. So if there's leftover money from the fire department building, I don't know why we wouldn't use that money at the fire department, same thing.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
If there's extra money on all the park buildings, I don't know why we wouldn't put that money into the park. Same thing with City Hall, police station. I mean, that might be a bigger conversation after.
I just think it needs to be something looked into and looked after.
Oh, yeah, I
From
agree.
the history of what we've dealt
I
with,
agree.
I think it needs to be paid attention.
Because we are at 484 when those two bids combine, 484, 395, 36. And I forget what the number I sent you guys the other day was, 520 something.
520,
So we're sitting on roughly $40,000 of money that could be given to those, not given, but
used to
utilized by each of those different.
capital improvements.
Yeah,
That's what the money's for, capital. So, and we can talk, I need that to be followed.
yeah,
So-
I agree. I've had that conversation with Rachel previously about, if you can find a contractor to do the insurance work cheaper, are we allowed to spend that extra money on other capital improvements? I mean, in my opinion, there's plenty of capital improvements to do within the city. So, I mean, I don't think we're gonna run out of things to spend it on.
Like the big building in the park, building number 2, where we're doing the roof and all that. We talked about maybe doing some pickleball courts in there.
Yeah.
Which, to do that, I would love to take the wall off one side so it can be weathered. So if it's raining outside, I don't have rain blowing. It wouldn't take much, and we're already having Go Big out there, right? So the reason I bring this up is for an extra 15 grand, we could enclose some of that, make it look nice, and utilize it as pickleball courts or as a gathering place, maybe in the fall. It's not so open to the elements.
Yep.
I think that would be, at least I've had requests from people in the city, hey, this would be a great place to put these.
Some sort of movable wall.
That,
something.
you're spot on where I'm getting at there.
Um,
Also the addition of some extra lights in pavilions. A lot of those, the lights we have are antiquated, they're older. I mean, they put some up in the pickleball courts we play in the evenings, Tuesdays and Thursdays. They're awesome, right? Some of the other lights are just the old halogen instead of the new LEDs.
Yeah.
So some of that, I think, one, we'd save money, electric that we pay, by the way. And two, it's just gonna spruce it up and make it look nicer.
Which I will say I would say a majority of the savings that's getting created is probably in that pavilion
It
number
is.
two budget. I mean, that's of the 40 grand that we're coming in under budget, I would say 20, this is just an estimate. I would guess around 20 to 30 of it is.
That's why I had about 36.
Yeah.
So it's spot on.
Which, yeah, my personal opinion is if we're saving money on those things, it should go to those independent groups for their capital
Yeah.
improvement. So if the fire station comes in, under and they have another 10 grand, then let the fire department find a way to spend that 10 grand on their infrastructure
Yes.
on that property. That's
And
my
it has to
opinion.
be capital improvement. I mean, that's
Oh,
just,
yeah,
that's no
yeah,
question.
yeah.
So, okay.
Do you want to make that as part of to the Board of Works, the committee's recommendation?
I will bring that up just here. I don't know if that money gets earmarked differently. I don't know how they're going to process it. They may not know how they're going to process it. So I'm just going to bring that up as, hey, this is kind of what we're thinking. And once it's out of our hands, it's out of our hands. Right? So that is why I'm more than happy to spend it on contractors, because when we don't, it seems to disappear sometimes. So I feel very confident with this.
Are we going to have an issue with the pricing and chasing supplements?
Should not. I mean, a bid's a bid. It's not like we ask for estimates, we ask for bids.
Okay.
So, are you talking about?
Oh, no, I'm talking the fact that if the estimate is lower than the insurance value, are they gonna tell us, we'll just do those supplements with the leftover?
Very
Is
possible.
insurance gonna tell us that?
Here's what I'm worried. Insurance has already cut us the check. They've done it over a year ago. We haven't done anything with it. So when we go back and we ask for other stuff, it's not gonna be an easy ask. It's just not.
Well, isn't Amos going to do the ask for the job?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so.
But that's just what again, that's what it's gonna come up with, right? And I do feel like Amos is best suited to pursue those as a business.
I think they'll get a yes quicker than the city.
That's what I'm going at. I feel that way, and I don't know.
GoBid also offers that service.
Oh,
It would depend on it's no cost because they want more work, obviously, they want to be able to bill us for more. So, yeah, but they would do the same thing unless for some reason we wanted to step in. I'm gonna let the contractors fight the fight until I feel like they need us to step in.
I would too.
Yeah.
I think they
They know.
have a better chance of winning. Exactly, because.
And again, I spoke directly to claims. The time is not, there is no have to have, right? It just gets harder. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be covered. There's no question. We have our check, we have our money, and
Mhm.
when we find other damage, it's just gonna be up to us to prove that it was done then and not later. And that's where it could get a little dicey, but we'll figure it out. I mean, it's irrelevant, right? We gotta do it anyway. It doesn't matter.
I don't know that we've had hailstorms around up here recently that have claims, have we?
Since June of 24, we have,
Really?
yeah, with wind.
Makes sense. Well, yeah, rip the whole roof.
Yep.
Thing, rebuild it.
But again, they're at no point are they saying they're not covering it. They've never said that, not one time.
Okay.
It just gets rougher.
I can see that. Especially in their financial spreadsheets to say, hey, we paid out this client 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, now all of a sudden you're hitting different fiscal
We had to
years.
issue 2 checks because one of them you never cashed. So it's rough. We will, I think we'll go present this. I feel good about it. You'll
I
put
do too.
together presentation. I'll get us on the docket. We can present it to the Board of Works and see what they say.
Yeah, we just need to get with Rachel and see when that meeting is gonna be. If they're gonna wait till the next meeting or if they're gonna
No,
do an emergency meeting.
they are for sure. Todd told me that when he gave me the bids.
It's awesome.
And I think he'll do it. Today's Friday. I bet it's Monday. He wants to get on it because we need to get on it.
I wonder how long they probably have to advertise though. It might be Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, Yeah.
But even then, Tuesday or Wednesday next week.
It's awesome.
I feel like
It's awesome.
we're rolling now.
And do we want to list off the buildings that are gonna be done, or do we? Because I don't know if anyone knows, I mean. No, okay. I think we're done then. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, on these meetings here, do we make a motion to adjourn?
We need to make a motion for what you're gonna present. I think.
No one told us.
Yeah, we can. Worst case scenario, we don't need it.
I'd like to make a motion to present with Go Big going with their full bid and Amos with everything else, if you will.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right,
Okay, I'll move to adjourn.
I will second that motion.
all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right,
Now we're official.
easy.
Questions,
peasy.
Logan?
Nope.
Okay, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Have a good one, man.
All right. Sure we're still being recorded.
Oh, you're right.
Town loves me.
Yeah, I was a little embarrassed to be seen in here, but
Yeah.
I watched the company keep.
Gentlemen, good work.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We passed this on to contractors and.
Oh, it'd be fun to see something done, won't it?
You hitting the course today at all?
Nope. I gotta go back to the office and I'm having 4 third graders spend time tonight. So that's gonna be really fun. Cookouts, s'mores, hot dogs, baby.
I like it.
Supposed to rain right about 7, so it'll be right in the middle of, right in the middle of it. So I can't wait. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be-
Actually, that's
it's gonna be fantastic.
It's perfect timing for your firewood to get soaked.
There it is, yeah.
Take you forever to get it going.
I'm already looking at things like, what can I do when they come inside and drive me nuts? So Supergirl's on Prime Video. I might buy that tonight. I don't know yet.
You're looking for distraction.
Yeah, I'm looking for distractions. You got any, let me know.
Thank you for setting that up. Have a good one.